Welcome to Meet the Press Now. I'm Garrett Hake reporting in Washington, where the mess facing House Speaker Kevin McCarthy on Capitol Hill has gotten even messier, if that was even possible, as he tries to quell a brewing rebellion amid an impeachment inquiry and a government funding fight. Divisions between Speaker McCarthy and the conservative wing of his conference reached a new low point this morning in an incredibly tense closed-door meeting. So what's going on here? A faction of ultra-conservative House Republicans is pushing the conference towards a government shutdown while threatening McCarthy's speakership if their demands to slash government spending aren't met. McCarthy dared his detractors to try and remove him as speaker, according to two sources in the room, telling members, and I quote, "If you want to file a motion to vacate, then file the effing motion." The speaker admitted his evident frustration to reporters following the meeting.
I showed frustration in here because I am frustrated with the committee. I'm frustrated with some people in the conference. But when we come back, we're not going to leave. We're going to get this done. Nobody wins in a government shutdown. Nobody wins in a government shutdown. I've been here. I knew people would fight or try to hold leverage for other things. I'm going to continue to focus on what's the right thing to do for the American people. And you know what? If it takes a fight, I'll have a fight.
This all comes after McCarthy struggled to get his caucus to agree to what should be the most non-controversial spending bill of all, funding the military. McCarthy had to scrap the vote last night due to protests from his far-right flank that weren't even tied to military funding. Today, following that fiery closed-door meeting, some Republican lawmakers commiserated with McCarthy's frustration and criticized their colleagues.
The Republicans would be stronger if we were united on the appropriations bills. I have not heard many members describe to me what is wrong with the DOD bill. Some members are pretty honest that they're holding this for leverage. I don't think that's the appropriate tactic.
I think the Speaker's frustration is unique because he has done everything they've asked and made every commitment. You probably know that the Speaker said, look, if you want to make a motion to vacate the chair, bring it on. I think he was very clear that he's not concerned from a standpoint of those claims. He's concerned from a standpoint of making sure that we fund the government.
Despite the backlash and McCarthy's dare to put up or shut up, some holdouts show no signs of budging on the funding fight, despite what appears to have been an attempt at a political olive branch by the Speaker to conservatives in announcing that impeachment inquiry into President Biden. But instead, the conservative wing of the party seems more emboldened now than placated. The result? There is no good path forward for McCarthy ahead of the government funding deadline. On one side, he has a ticked-off conservative wing still bitter over this spring's debt deal. And the other side, ticked-off Democrats who now seem even less likely to help bail McCarthy out after his greenlighting of an impeachment inquiry into President Biden. McCarthy appears stuck, and the clock is ticking.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.